Good morning, darlings. Today is Sunday, June 1st, and today's gonna be a very chill, productive day. I don't have anything going on today. I really just am going to be relaxing and taking care of some things that I've kind of been putting off for a while. This is the first Sunday in a while where I haven't had anything to do, where I haven't like had an audition or been outside or, you know, got together with friends. I am literally just staying home today. I'm not going out. I'm not meeting up with anyone. I'm not doing nothing except staying my ass inside. I'm gonna be washing clothes today. I'm going to be cleaning my room today because it really needs it. And yeah, just enjoying this slow, peaceful, spring, summer feeling Sunday. And yeah, the past 2 weeks have literally been like bus, club, another club, another club, no sleep, audition, rehearsal. Like, it's been very much on the go. So I did vlog my San Diego weekend trip from last weekend, and and a time was had. It was so much fun. It was a really great time. If you have not seen that vlog, go watch her. But so we left, me and my friend left for that trip Friday morning at 5 a.m. and then we left San Diego on Sunday in the evening-ish. And I kid you not, as soon as I touched down back in back in LA, I was out again with friends. I came home, showered, changed, and I went out with some of my girlfriends. So that was on Sunday, and then Monday came, you know, the start of the work week, and so I went to work. And on what day was that? What day was that? Oh my gosh. Wednesday, so a little bit of backstory. At the start of this month, I had a really bad cold that I believe started off as strep throat and then developed into a really gnarly, nasty cold where I was coughing up phlegm. It was not fun. It was not pretty. And over the span of like a week, maybe a little over a week, I believe that most of the infection had went away, but I still had a little bit of a cough and my voice was still kind of hoarse. So fast forward to Wednesday of this past week, and I'm going back to rehearsals. Monday through Thursday I have rehearsals, and then on Saturday I also have rehearsals. So excuse me. Monday I didn't have rehearsal because it was Memorial Day, but Tuesday I went to rehearsal. Voice was shot out, girl, like terrible. So Wednesday I didn't have rehearsal, but I had to go to work. So I went to work and I pretty much had to let my boss know, like, hey, I've been put on vocal rest. So do with that information what you will. So they were like, okay, well, you have to go on a leave of absence for 2 weeks then, because if you can't talk, you can't really do your duties and responsibilities. And I was like, okay. So and I didn't have a doctor's note saying that I was to be put on vocal rest. I don't even think doctors do that. I was trying to avoid a doctor's visit, but long story short, I ended up having to go to the doctor because if I'm going to be on leave of absence, I have to have some type of paperwork stating why I'm on leave of absence. So I ended up going to the doctor, and you know, they didn't find anything wrong with my throat or with my vocal cords, which was great. They did say they're a little irritated, so I've just been continuing to drink warm fluids and eat soup and, you know, minimize the yapping. But also while I was there, they were like, well, we don't really give doctor's notes for vocal rest. That's not what we do. So unfortunately, but fortunately, that means I will be back at work tomorrow, the start of a new work week, and also the start of a new, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, just the start of a new, you know? It's the journey. As y'all know, I have been applying and applying and applying to jobs like crazy because it's no secret that I'm not satisfied. I'm not happy at the job that I have right now. Every single day that I go there, my soul is being crushed. The past like 2 months, I have been applying and applying and applying to jobs. Oh my gosh. And I don't want to say it hasn't gone well, because, you know, for some of these places, even when I hear a no back, it's like, okay, someone at least saw my resume, you know? But nonetheless, I've been getting no's, and that also doesn't feel good. And at this point, I have probably applied to at least 50 places. So, girl, it's really, you know, it's hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get this money for the rent. Yeah, I already knew the job market was hard, especially like at the start of this year, and even last year. I feel like everyone was talking and buzzing about how the job market is really hard, but at the time last year, I wasn't looking for another job. I didn't start really looking for another job until probably February of this year, and I have definitely gotten the opportunity to see just how difficult it is. Honestly, all the jobs that I've been applying to, I know that I could do, but they've all just said no. They've all chosen to go in a different direction. And even the job that I came the closest to getting, the job that I like made it to the second to last round of interviews, they ended up saying no. So it's just, I don't want to be discouraged, and I don't want to say what's the point, but I'm not gonna lie, sister. Over 50 job applications later, over 50 no's later, I am feeling a little bit like, my gosh, like, well, but you know what? I'm still not gonna give up. It never gave, I'm gonna give up. It never gave that. Definitely not gonna give up. I'm going to keep, you know, doing what I need to do and putting in the work on my end, and hopefully things turn around, truly, because I am not trying to make it to a year at this place where I'm working right now. I truly am not. But I say all that to say that today, aside from washing and cleaning and relaxing, I'm also going to be reworking on my resume. Y'all, the amount of times that I have reworked and edited and reconfigured my resume to fit the job description to wherever I'm applying. I'm not going to tell y'all what kind of positions I've been applying for specifically, but it's been a range. It's been a range of typically 3 different positions slash titles that I've been going for, that I'm looking to hold professionally. And so I've just been applying to all of those and, you know, tweaking things here and there, editing certain words, things like that. But girl, the amount of times I've edited my resume, I can't. But I'm gonna be doing that again today because there are 2 jobs that I plan on applying to, And so I'm gonna be reworking my resume today, editing it, and submitting my application to these jobs. And that's about it. I'm watering the backyard right now. So I woke up, went out there, turned on the sprinkler system. So I'm doing that. I'm thawing out some bacon because I still haven't had breakfast, and I'm gonna make myself a delicious meal. I don't know if y'all have seen that girl on Instagram, but she makes these videos of her eating breakfast food, and she's like, I don't play about my breakfast. And that's literally me. That's literally me. Breakfast time, I do not play about breakfast time. That meal is the most important meal of the day, and I take it very seriously over here. So yeah, I'm gonna have a nice, delicious, slow breakfast today and release some of my inhibitions, feel the rain on my skin, clean, fold, wash clothes, and apply to some more jobs, and breathe. The time has come for a reckoning, a cleaning, a rebirth. Like I said, the past couple weeks have just been very go, go, go. So my room definitely reflects that. Like, I still have stuff from San Diego that I never really put away on my dresser, and like just clothes that I still haven't washed yet. And yeah, I just need to get clean and clear, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and clean my room, put on some music. It's time to get it's time to get this room together, cause girl, so we are currently in the process of finishing up washing our clothes. Love that for me. I'm also washing my sheets so I can put some fresh, clean sheets on my bed. I vacuumed. I got my, it's coming together, honestly. Like, look, purr. And then I also cleaned off that section over there. I still got to work on that little portion over there, but for the most part, we are getting clean and all the way clear. Sidebar, right now I'm listening to Raul Alejandro's album. That little Puerto Rican man, that's my new crush. Cause why are you so fine like that? And I'm just now getting into him. I know I'm late, but during my San Diego trip, my friend Ivan put me onto the song Committed, and I was like, okay, I like this, right? And so I looked him up. Why y'all didn't tell me he was fine like that for real? Alrighty. She is done. Okay, the time is 6:09 in the afternoon. Evening? Evening, sure. 6:09 in the evening, and I just finished up applying to the last job that I wanted to apply to. I applied to 2, but like I said, I needed to really tweak my resume and work on it, refine it just a tad bit more. So that's what I did, and then I submitted to the first job, and then I went ahead and submitted to the second job. So again, 2 thumbs up for me for being productive, truly. Bed sheets are on. Love that for me. And we are pretty much done with our cleaning and whatnot. So now I just had some ice cream. Oh, delicious. I do want to say, so Thrifty's ice cream, if you've ever indulged, is delicious. Specifically the chocolate malted crunch flavor. Mwah! It's fantastic, truly. And there was a point in time where you could only buy Thrifty's ice cream, you know, at the ice cream counter in Rite Aid. But I don't know when, I'm not sure when this fully took effect, but now they have Thrifty's ice cream in the grocery stores, at least some grocery stores. So, recently I was at a Food for Less and I saw a couple different flavors of Thrifties, the containers there. And the other day, yesterday, I went grocery shopping and I went to Vaughn's and they had Thrifties there. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I love it. I'm not sure who's responsible for this decision, but they need a raise immediately, because you know, like I said before, you could only get Thrifty's ice cream at Rite Aid, and sometimes there's no Rite Aid nearby, but you want a certain flavor, like chocolate malted crunch. No other company makes that. It's a Thrifty's classic. It's specific to Thrifty's. And so, yeah, I had some of that. It was really tasty, really delicious. And now I'm just hanging out, about to put something on to watch. Not sure what I want to watch. Today I have gone through, last night I started watching the documentary about the implosion, the Titan submersible implosion. Crazy. I finished it this morning. It was really good. It was very, very informative. Would recommend. The only thing is, I wish it was longer. It was probably like an hour and 30 minutes, and a documentary that's really good, I want her to be meaty, chunky, thick, you know, like a good 2 hours, and it just felt a little bit short, but it was still really good. And then while I was cleaning, y'all saw I was watching Jeepers Creepers 2, seen her several times, basically know the script. And then after that I didn't watch anything. I put on music while I was putting away my clothes, and now I was like, what do I want to watch? I don't know what I want to watch, you know, but I do have HBO Max, so I was browsing, seeing what they have, and they added some new things that, you know, it's okay, but it's just not really captivating me. It's not really making me want to watch it. I love a good horror flick, and they did put on A Nightmare on Elm Street, but it's the 2009 or 10, one of those. It's the most current version, and I'm gonna touch your hand when I say this. I do not like that one. I just can't. I'll watch it. I'll probably end up watching it more than likely just for shits and gigs. But, oh my gosh. It just, that one, obviously, it just don't hit the way the old ones hit, the way the originals hit. It's not giving, like, already the fact that they didn't have Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger is already saying a lot. But also just, I just can't. I can't with that one. So I think I'm on a documentary roll right now because I'm about to watch this documentary called Class Action Park, which is about this amusement park that used to exist a long time ago, and like a lot of people got injured there, and I think one person even perished there. I've heard about the amusement park before, but I've just never seen the documentary, so I think I'm gonna watch this and see what it gives. It's time for a shower. Now it's time to shower.
I testify for you. I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. I thought I liked you, that bitch. I do it all, and I'm around. You're scared of you. I'm not. Long as you joking that way for me, I got it. I've been scheming, doing, hide your bodies. Long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. Tell the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose.
Don't forget to take care of you, and I will see you next time.